It's time for a bunch of new recording hacks. Are you ready? Let's go. Hey everyone, I'm Colt Caparoon. Thank you guys so much for stopping by for another video. I thought it was about time we did another list of recording hacks. Now I have a whole bunch of these recording hack videos already out, and I'll link some of them down below if you want to go check some of them out after this video. And before we get into it, I just want to thank Sweetwater for sponsoring this video. There's links in the description down below for literally everything that I use. And anytime you need any piece of gear ever of any kind, jump on any one of my videos, click on any one of the links, and then purchase anything you need. And it goes a long ways to help support this channel, help me keep making videos just like this. So thank you, Sweetwater, for sponsoring this video. Recording hack number 1. Every time I track a singer and we use a music stand for them to set their lyrics on, I can hear the music stand in the microphone. There's two things that happens. One, I hear the reflection of their voice off of the music stand into the microphone. And also while they're singing with a mic stand or with a music stand right here, I can hear their voice exciting the music stand and it rings. I hear this like tinny metallic ring on every singer, no matter what. So what I do for every single singer is I take a towel. Could be any sort of towel. It could be a tea towel, a bath towel, or whatever. And I just drape this right over the music stand like this. It cuts down on all of the reflections and it keeps the music stand from ringing. If you want to take it a step further, you could tape it down. Now what Blackbird Studios here in Nashville does, which I really like, and I probably should do this to my own, is they go get super thin carpet and they cut it the size of the music stand and they put it on there and they take some black tape and they tape it on. So every single one of their music stands is deadened for reflections, and so that way it doesn't resonate. Just toss a rag over it, or if you want something more permanent, tape it down. Recording hack number 2. Let's talk about some popular music. We have got to start making our own claps, snaps, and stomps. Because if you listen to the radio or any like top 40 playlist, I swear there's like 5 different clap sounds and there's like 3 different snap sounds that everyone is using, and we have got to get some more personality into this. So nowadays what I do is I always track my own. So I layer them different amounts, 2 snaps or 4 snaps or 100 snaps or just 1. And I layer them up. I use different microphones. I put the microphones in different rooms, in different positions, different distances away, and then I process them differently. Same with claps, same with stomps. Now, recording hack number 3 is specifically for recording stomps. You can go to Lowe's or Home Depot or really probably any hardware store and get you a pre-cut piece of plywood that's like 2 foot by 4 foot or 2 foot by 2 foot, whatever size they have them pre-cut into smaller sizes. Get you a piece of that plywood, maybe get you a couple boards, but really all you got to do is you take that piece of plywood and you set it up on something so it's held off the ground, so it's hollow. Use that to record your stomps. Play around with the microphone being under it, play around with the microphone being right next to it. Maybe you have a room mic at the opposite end of the room, and then play around with different shoes, whether you're doing boots or sneakers or high heels or like whatever. Just play around with all of this different stuff. Let's get creative with this. I love pop music. I love top 40 music. I love snaps and claps and stomps and all that kind of stuff, but we got to build some more personality into this. Recording hack number 4. Now, to some of you, this might be obvious, but I know it's not obvious to all of you. Anytime I'm tracking anything, a singer, an acoustic guitar, a drummer, an electric guitar, like literally anything, I put headphones on, I listen to the sound coming out of the microphone, and I move the microphone around to find the best position possible for the thing that I'm recording. Now, what I think a lot of people don't do is do this with singers. The voice can pretty drastically change when you take a microphone from up here and you walk it all the way down. You start getting different balances between the mouth, the nasal cavity, and the throat, and the resonance in the chest. And so you can kind of change a voice pretty significantly by moving a microphone 6-7 inches up and down. And so sometimes if I can't get a singer to sound just right, or I'm having a hard time dialing their sound in, I will start playing around with this and figure out what the best position is. But certainly on like any sort of instrumentation, I do this on every single instrument, no matter what. Put headphones on, listen to the microphone while the person is singing or playing. Move the microphone around until you find the perfect spot that sounds the best. Recording hack number 5 is about compression. Now, I talked about this in my Compression Secrets of the Pros video, but this is something I do when I'm tracking anything with compression. The faster the release is on the compressor, the closer the sound sounds in the mix. So when I'm tracking and I'm tracking with compression, I'm constantly deciding in the moment where this needs to sit in the mix. Is it supposed to be right up front in a focal point, or is this something that should be far away? And a lot of times I will use the release on a compressor to bring something closer or push it back. Now, obviously you should do this with microphones as well. If you want something to sit in the back of the mix, record it with the microphone just a little bit further away, and a little bit goes a long ways. An extra 4 or 5 inches distance on the microphone to the instrument or the microphone to the vocalist can really push something back in a dense, close, aggressive mix. But using compression and specifically the release on the compressor to bake this character into the sound is something I do all the time. The 6th recording hack, I think we're on 6. I do this on every single song, no matter what. I will record a lead vocal all the way through. I will comp and pocket and tune the lead vocal, so the lead vocal is 100% set in stone. This is what it is. It's not changing. And then I will have the singer double and triple the choruses. Every chorus on every song, no matter what. And what doubling and tripling is you're just having the singer sing it as closely to what we have already got recorded as they can possibly do it. You want to match it as perfectly as you possibly can. Now, the tighter you do this, the more it sounds like one vocal, and the looser you leave it, the more it sounds like a gang vocal or multiple layers happening. And that is a creative decision that is totally up to you. But then what I do, since every chorus that I work on, the song gets louder, it gets taller, it gets wider, it gets bigger. I want to just push the double and triple. I'll take the double and triple and pan them hard left and hard right, or sometimes in a little bit. And you've got your lead vocal right up the center, you've got a double, and you've got a triple panned like this. And I will just bring those up so when that chorus hits, that vocal just pops a little bit bigger. It's a little bit more powerful. It stands a little bit more on top of all of the rest of the music because all of the rest of the music is getting bigger and more powerful as well. This is one of the ways, in addition to automation, of course, this is one of the ways that I make sure that the vocal just hits super hard in the chorus of every song I work on. For our 7th recording hack, if you're tracking some electric guitars and you want a different texture or a little bit different flavor, or maybe even just a little bit more attack out of that electric guitar, put a microphone on the strings of the electric guitar. So you've got your electric guitar, it's running through an amp, the amplifier is mic'd up or running direct, whatever, but put a microphone on the actual strings like you're tracking an acoustic guitar. And then in the mix, you can blend that up and EQ it however you want. And sometimes this can give a really cool texture and a lot more attack on an electric guitar that might be a little bit mushy sounding. Don't forget to hit the links in the description below for everything that I use, or anytime you need to purchase anything. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop me a comment. Give me your best recording hack. Drop it in a comment down below. I'm sure some of you think of stuff and do stuff that I haven't thought of yet. So drop it in a comment below. Let's all try to build a community and help each other out be better at this music thing. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.